Afternoon, folks. What a beautiful day. Sunny, maybe even borderline hot. Just better than warm. A little bit of wind, but it's actually a little refreshing today. Hope you're all enjoying some great weather where you're at. I know some nice here. Lots of folks out walking today. I'm gonna turn the camera around. On the tracks today. Try a different way. See if maybe we can see some more deer. Yeah, so I was saying yesterday, well, I'm fast. My goal now is 100 days in a row walking. I did exercises today, so got that out of the way early. Now walking. Yeah, so I always say after what I've been through to get to where I am now and even farther, I had to overcome a lot. And I'll give you a little better idea of that. So when I was really young, well, besides moving all over the country and not settling much, I was physically and mentally abused by my father. But, you know, if you have a strong resolve, you can get by something like that. And grew up poor. I mean, we always had meals, but other than that, which I am thankful for, my father died when I was very young and left my mother with 6 kids. And we had to basically fend for ourselves for the most part, for any extras or anything. Not that I'm complaining, that made me part of who I am today. Had to quit school, grade 11, even though I was doing quite well. I had to quit and go to work. I went to Ontario, and luckily I had a cousin there who took me in, helped me get work, and that's where I started to learn the carpentry trade. Why I say started is because your learning never comes to an end when it comes to carpentry work. You can always learn something new. There's where I used to walk through the snow. And yeah, I worked hard all my life. And then, of course, when I got back from Ontario, I went and took the GED placement tests. And luckily, my scores were high enough that I didn't have to do any work. The tests were good enough. So I got my grade 12. Then worked most of my life quite hard. I had a bunch of different careers, so to speak. And then at 50, I had an injury on my wrist. I severed the tendon that controls the wrist. So I was told I may never get my strength back to go back to carpentry. So I decided to go to school. So I went to university, took some upgraded math and English and literature, and then I went 2 years to community college and took business administration management, which in both instances I graduated with honors. Not bragging, I'm just proud after being at a school for 30 plus years. So, then I went to work in sales immediately after school. Did a lot of marketing and yeah, stayed there for a few years. And then, that was a great job, but which I did very well at. Then I had a fella come in and start trouble for me, and that ended up causing me to leave that job. So then I started my carpentry business back up, and that's when last year I had the business open for a year, and I ended up having the 49 heart attacks and being diagnosed with leukemia. So my wife and I went from making great money to depending on the government, which I hate. People that know me know I'm a working man, and I hate getting something for nothing. I think all things need to be earned. So, with that being said, I am pushing myself hard to try and get back to the point where I can pay my way and start making money again. Yeah, so we're making probably around 20% of what I was making before all this happened. So, the whole point of that is, even if you have a lot of bad stuff happen to you, be strong, and all the points I've been making. Stay positive, get rid of negative thoughts, surround yourself with your support system and good people who are there for you and care about you. Maybe do something like this. Start a TikTok channel and have people on there support you if you don't have a support system, but I have both, luckily. So, keep moving forward. Don't look in your rear view. Stay positive. Do things that make you happy, make you feel good. And yeah, try to never give up. Never say you can't do it, because you can. And I'm getting closer to my goals. So, like I always say, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Not that I'm the worst case scenario, because I'm sure there's lots of people more worse off than I am, unfortunately. Alright, so a little bit longer video today, but that's alright. This is a spot I haven't come down through in a while. This is where the deer like to hang out. We'll see. Yeah, so no squirrel going. So yeah, don't forget, compliment somebody today. Do a good deed if you get a chance. Be thankful for what you have, what you receive, and for people who help you. Always be thankful. And two things. One, treat other people how you want to be treated. That's like the golden rule. And the other one is, always walk a mile in somebody's shoes before you try to understand their situation. That will probably help immensely. Okay. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Appreciate your support. And I really hope you know how much it means to me to have people support me like this. Folks I don't even know, so that's great. keep helping, reaching out to people, and yeah, always check on your friends, especially if you may think they're depressed or down. People appreciate that type of thing. But until next time, folks, hope something great happens to each and every one of you. Keep smiling. Enjoy this beautiful day. Listen to those birds. And never give up. Have a great day, folks.